And welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. Last time we saved Hiller and made our way to Aspio, and we're starting off with a skit.
This city sure has a lot of books.
I'm not really too crazy about reading, and I have a hard time sleeping in this place.
Yeah, you seem like you're too jittery to sit still and look at something for too long.
You're one to talk.
Hey, what happened to Estelle?
She's been over there reading books ever since we got here.
Estelle, time to get going.
When she starts reading, you can't pull her away.
Huh? Did you say something? This seems to be literature from an ancient civilization.
She's not even listening.
It's kind of interesting, the character of Estelle, because she's obviously very sheltered and kind of spacey a little bit, but she's also a complete bookworm, so that's an interesting combination of character traits. That was an inn, by the way. Cost 200 gold. We were kind of running low on gold, by the way. We went over to the shop last time. Let's talk to this guy. I'm a member of the map making guild. My job is to make maps, but I also collect information on synthesizing. I'll let you know when there's new information. Check back often. Oh, forgot to introduce myself. My name is Kozukura. We'll be seeing a lot of each other around various towns. So he'll give you synthesis recommendations for like weapons and stuff. Not really in the position where we can take advantage of that because we're basically broke, but good to keep in mind. So yeah, this is like a city in a cavern, which is really cool. Do not want to go there because that's, I think, leading out of the city, and we don't really want to be seen by the guards, do we? So we're looking for Mr. Mordio, who stole the Blaster core. It's locked. Well, not getting in through the front door, apparently. Stock list and number of Blaster doesn't match. Let me guess, there are too many Blaster here. Yeah, probably something along those lines. The awkward silence indicates this is probably Mordio's house. Just a hunch.
Keep out. Seriously. Mordio.
I guess this is the place.
I think people usually try knocking first.
Looks like no one's home. What should we do?
No point in hesitating when you're heading into a den of thieves.
No, I don't want us to commit any more crimes.
I guess that means it's my turn then.
What? Your turn? We shouldn't do that either.
Nothing to it. Wait for me!
Please, wait! Why does he always do that?
This is crazy. Who could live in a place like this?
You can pretty much live anywhere you can eat and sleep if you set your mind to it.
Yuri, don't you have something to say first?
Hello? We're coming in.
And the door?
Carol here, open your door. Sorry about that.
Honestly, Yuri. Excuse us. Is anyone home?
It's a good thing no one's here. That means we get to look for evidence.
So there's a ladder. I don't think we're getting up to it though.
What is that?
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, hold on!
Thieves?
No, what are you... Wait!
Be gone!
Help! Why me?
A girl?
If you can pull tricks like that, why'd you bother skipping town back in Zaphias?
Huh? Skipping town? Why would I need to skip town?
For stealing the core of a Blastia from the lower quarter in the capital. What else?
What? You're calling me a thief? Have you ever heard of common sense?
Sure.
So you break into a home, call the owner a thief, and wave a sword in their face. What the hell kind of sense is that? Hey, dog! You stay back, you dog. And you, kid, give him back.
What do you mean?
The Blastia, give him back to me. What's with you?
My name is Estelise. We're terribly sorry for barging in on you like this. Yuri, Carol, you too.
Sorry.
So, what do you want?
Well, you see, Yuri has followed a Blastia thief here all the way from the Imperial capital.
And?
And that Blastia thief wore a cape, was short, and their name was Mordio. So?
Well, Mordio is certainly my name. Rita Mordio, to be exact.
And the height matches up too.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I told you, I have no idea what you're... Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Follow me.
What? Maybe you didn't hear me. We're not finished here.
Just follow me, would you? There's talk that some thieves have turned up in the Shaikos ruins.
Thieves? Are you sure about that?
It came from an Imperial Knight who asked me for help. It should be trustworthy.
Do you think that knight might have been Flynn?
It's gotta be. Looks like she shot him down, though.
Hey, remember what that guy outside said about someone vandalizing the ruins?
Which means the thief who stole the Blastia core could be there.
Maybe.
Finished chatting? Let's go.
All right, but don't even think of making a break for it.
You don't have to come. If you want, I'll just call the guards.
Why don't we give it a try? It sounds like Flynn might even be there.
It's up to you. Go to jail, make a run for it, or follow me. Pick one.
Okay. We'll go with you.
The Shaikos ruins are even further to the east, once you leave the city.
Rita's a little scary, huh?
Really?
She's about what I'd expect. Seems like she's in a crappy mood, too.
That's because you broke into her house, Yuri.
I don't exactly feel like being on my best behavior when I'm dealing with a core thief.
What will you do if you're wrong about her?
If I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
You'd better remember that when the time comes.
Oh, were you listening?
I just happened to overhear. So you think I'm scary, do you?
Watch it, Carol. She's definitely the kind to hold a grudge.
Hey! Don't scare me like that!
So we already have another party member. Seems to get party members really fast. I don't remember getting this many by this point in like any other Tales game. Maybe Abyss, because I'm actually trying to think, and you get like you get a few characters, sure. I'm actually just trying to think, and yeah, maybe we would have this many characters normally. And we're trying out the new character as usual. By the way, if you're wondering why I always reorder the party every time, it's because of just OCD, basically. I like to have everyone in the order that they officially joined the party, even when I switch to a different character in the lead. So that's just a weird compulsive behavior kind of thing. I do that in most RPGs, I think. So, I think I went over this earlier, but one thing I do remember reading about this game is that you cannot switch your lead field character until you get a certain item late game. So yeah, we're stuck with Yuri in the lead, for at least from a field standpoint. From a gameplay standpoint, we can play whoever we want. I think you also can't switch characters in battle until much later as well. I assume these are the ruins. Fair guess.
These are the Shaikos ruins.
It looks like there aren't any Imperial Knights around.
These footprints are still fresh. There's a lot of them, too.
Which means it's either the knights, the thieves, or both.
Some of these footprints must be Flynn's.
Could be.
Hey, over here, hurry up.
I see. So first you get us alone in the dark, then you zap us, huh?
Zap. I like the way that sounds.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why are you smiling like that?
Let's try to get along now, okay? Repeat's getting really good at handling items, don't you think?
Yeah, but I don't want to eat any gels that have been in a dog's mouth.
He said, come on, don't be like that. If things go bad, take it.
That's one big mouth he's... Wait a minute. Did he really say that? All I heard him do was bark.
Stick around long enough and you'll figure him out. Right, Repeat?
You look a little jealous, Rita.
No way.
So we are entering the ruins. I think this is like one of the last places I actually went to on my first attempted playthrough. I vaguely recall block pushing, but I might also be thinking of Pokemon Sun and Moon. That sounds really stupid, actually, but this is actually how my mind works. Similar locations tend to really trip me up in games, and this, for some reason, is reminding me of a place from Pokemon Sun and Moon. Long story, it's actually an endgame, optional thing, so I don't really want to go into detail, but yeah, I don't even know why I'm making a mental connection between those two locations. I still need to finish Sun and Moon. I got all of the Pokemon. I think that are like legendaries, but looks like there's no one here. No Imperial Knights, Thieves, or anyone else. Maybe they're further in? How far in are we talking here? It doesn't look like anyone's been here, does it? Information about the underground couldn't have gone out, could it? The underground? Recently, an entrance to an underground area was uncovered here. A handful of mages are supposed to be the only people who know about it. It's okay for us to know this? I don't have much choice if I'm to clear my name, do I? Clear your name, huh? The ground is scratched here. It's not like I would have minded letting the thieves have the ruins above ground after we finished the excavation, but it's a good thing we came here when we did. Well, then we'd better hurry up and follow them. All we have to do is move this? Come on, you have to put your shoulder into it. Right. I half expected it not to move. Come on, just a little more. Carol, are you okay? Sure, that was a cinch. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go up first, since obviously that's where we need to go, down the passage. I want to see what else is here. Half guard. Actually, oh, she already has a sash. That was a waste of money. Good to know. That's decrease in stats. Anyway, I caught all of the like optional like special Pokemon, you know, the Ultra Beasts, the legendaries, except for one, I want to say. What's his name? The Crozma? The Crozma? I don't know. But I didn't complete the Pokedex, and I kind of wanted to back in the day, and I actually I just recently picked up the game again, because of some big Pokemon event. But I didn't actually really go out and catch anything new. I was mostly just breeding Pokemon for it.
This is my first time going inside ruins.
Be careful over there, it's slippery. What are you looking at?
I was just surprised. You're actually a nice person.
I knew it would be a pain to bring you along. I should have just come by myself.
Do you always come to research these ruins alone?
Yeah.
Aren't you afraid you'll get hurt by monsters or traps?
There are always risks if you're trying to actually do something. If someone gets hurt, it's an acceptable loss.
Even if you're the one who gets hurt?
Yeah.
Don't you ever worry or hesitate?
Worrying about getting what you want without anyone getting hurt? You've had a pretty easy life.
An easy life.
And Blastia will never betray me, so they're easy to deal with.
Rita's amazing. She just comes right out and says what she has to say.
She knows exactly what's important to her.
I wish I knew what was important to me.
Just travel around for a while. You'll figure it out.
These ruins feel very different once you're inside them.
Yeah, it's weird. And there's all this stuff I've never seen before.
What, is this your first time too, Carol?
Well, yeah. My specialty's monster hunting. Hey, what do you think this is?
You really shouldn't be fooling around over there. This place is loaded with traps.
Did anyone else just hear a click?
Carol, watch out!
Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were about to get killed. I overdid it.
I think I would have been better off getting caught in the trap.
So during that skit, I was actually doing some research on Rita's voice actress. Apparently she's voiced by Michelle Ruff, who voiced apparently Luna in the new Sailor Moon dub, and the list was so long that I barely could really scratch the surface, so I didn't really get very far on the list. That was the one that stood out, because I've seen Sailor Moon. Does she only have like a one-hit combo? That's interesting. Yeah, her combos seem to work a little bit differently. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how her combos actually work. Well, actually, that was the thing.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Yeah, I'm really
These are
trying
the
to figure out.
threads that weave our future.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to combo with her. Sure. Also, I don't know why it says you press Y, because we can also just press A. Skills, Magic Guard, might as well equip it. Magic Guard is like a thing where if you press guard and down, you actually decrease magic damage, but it's like it's basically more like a traditional counter in a video game where you actually have to use really good tight timing to actually make it work.
We must be cautious.
What does this do? Oh. Cool. I wonder if this is one of those games where if you mash the button, it actually speeds it up. That's a thing in some games. I don't know if it's the case in this game. And yes, I am spamming at this point, but hey, whatever works. Yeah, her combos are interesting. They feel like you can't. Kind of feels like it only works if you get the first hit to work,
Holy power, come to me.
or like mixing up
Could
attacks.
you be any more of a pain?
I can't really tell. It's complicated. She doesn't seem to be as much of a kind of button mashy character as the other ones, potentially. Sure. Obviously not meant for combat, which is of course why I'm playing as her. Because what could possibly go wrong by playing the character who sucks at... What the heck is that? Your Grace sends the enemy flying, uses the magical incantation Rudolph? What's the... I'm trying to remember what the little pitchforky looking thing is. I know that the thing on the left is beta, and the thing on the right looks like a square root symbol. I'm gonna have to try that, because I have no clue what that means. Yeah, this is not what I thought it was. This is not anything like Pokemon. Not sure where I even got that idea from, to be honest. Okay, let's try this out.
This one's strong.
Get ready for anything.
Okay, that's actually a physical attack. Cool. And then what was the other one? Stone Edge or something? Stone Blast. Stone Edge is Pokemon. It seems like you have to, vary up your attacks a lot more with Rita instead of just holding a direction and win. And this is OP. Feels not a bad thing, but it definitely seems like a really good attack. I think in some cases enemies do have elemental weaknesses. I don't know if that's really a thing at this early in the game. Looks like this low one is no good. Wow, so this is what Blastia looked like before they're excavated. And why ancient people buried Blastia in ruins like this in the first place. Wish I could tell you that's something else being researched. With all these Blastia here, I don't suppose there are any Aqua Blastia lying around too. None of them have cores in them. Really? Then they don't work, do they? Blastia aren't excavated with the cores and the bodies together. Cores produce magic through formulas. Bodies control that magic. The two combined are referred to as Blastia. Each Blastia possesses different attributes and is marked by a crest that indicates its abilities. With current technology, Blastia bodies can be manufactured, but the production of Blastia cores is impossible. So basically, cores are very valuable since they have to be excavated. It's only natural that thieves would want to steal them. That's not quite true. It seems the cell's information is a little outdated. What's outdated about it? There's some degradation of quality, but there's been some success in the synthesis of simple Blastia cores. Really? That's why I wouldn't do anything stupid like go stealing people's cores. If I had time to waste doing things like that, I'd rather be spending it researching better ways to completely restore incomplete or degraded cores. That's what being a mage is all about. Noble creed, but that doesn't clear your name. Yes, talk is cheap, I suppose. Perhaps there are still some Blastia left that can be used. Ever the optimist. What is this?
This one's still got a core in it.
Here, try shooting this at the core.
This ring's set with something that looks just like a Blastia core.
Glyph crystallization of a formula allows this Blastia to emit air as needed.
That's not quite the best way to put it. It's actually used to charge other Blastia with air. But wait, how did you know that?
In the castle, I read that the ring acts as a kind of key in ancient ruins.
Castle?
So all I do is point?
Just aim the Sorcerer's Ring at the core of that Blastia. Face your target and shoot. There's a limit to its range, though. Go on, try it.
Press X to shoot with the Sorcerer's Ring.
That's all it takes.
That's a Strim crest. It's a mark that indicates movement.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey! What's that?
A sentinel, for taking care of unwanted guests.
Okay then, keep your eyes open and let's keep moving.
Are you sure? What if I'm just luring you deeper into the ruins so I can zap you?
I'm starting to think I'd rather try my luck with the golem.
Here, you take it.
Isn't this thing important or something?
We'll need to use it a few more times.
Okay, I guess I'd better hold it since I'm leading the way. I wonder if people a long time ago used little rings like this to move things around.
Yes, items like this have been discovered in other ruins as well.
It sure is useful for something so small.
Yeah, unlike some people I could name.
Huh?
It's impressive that you've been entrusted with a Sorcerer's Ring, Rita. I've heard they're only given to a very small number of people.
Guess someone trusts you.
You're the only one who doesn't.
Now I wonder if this is like in other Tales games where the Sorcerer Ring... Hello!
I'm gonna make you work!
These are able to stun enemies. Not sure what the application of that is. Also, why am I using a stone attack on a golem? That sounds like a really terrible idea. I really need to pay more attention to elements now that we have Rita in the party. This isn't weak to anything, so sure, stone works.
We finished them off.
I finished them
I
off.
like how they get the credit even though I got the last hit. 2 statues moved, so I guess we got 2 passageways. That's not a passageway, that is. But yeah, we can stun enemies now, allowing us to easily avoid certain things. if we ever need to, like, avoid enemies for whatever reason, we can always use that to speed things up a little bit. Ow. Mina's not the... I don't know. Not the kind of character I usually play, I think, would be the best way to put it.
Pretty good for a dog.
I like how it's very clearly someone voicing Repeat, it's not just an actual dog, which would, you know, make sense. So yeah. They're behind us. Attacking from behind is no fair. Oh, okay, here's the tutorial.
Make you work.
Basically, here's where we learn about, like, preemptives and sneak attacks from, or surprise attacks from enemies. Actually, I don't know if I've actually magic lensed this. Weak to fire. Hey, works out nicely now that we have a mage. Yeah, sometimes just pressing down. Okay, yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. Because, like, sometimes I can do the thing with the book, other times it doesn't work.
That was too easy.
So I'm just trying to figure out how
I feel so
combos
powerful.
work for each character and trying to sort of juggle them all. That was scary. I didn't expect to be ambushed from behind like that. Well, I guess we can't just ever let our guard down where there are monsters about. If they attack from the rear, any of us could get pulled into battle. Alright, let's be careful and hope that doesn't happen again. This only happens with a preemptive strike. The party's order will be reshuffled when an enemy approaches from behind, so be careful. Preemptive attacks, eh? Guys, it's back! Here with what I gave you just now. Huh? You mean with this? Do it now!
Let's work together.
So now we have the advantage. I was wondering when we'd get that, because this is kind of a stable series, but also, I guess it wouldn't really help us when we didn't have, you know, Sorcerer's Ring. It would be really hard to sneak up on anything without it. I'm actually wondering what the combat applications of whacking somebody with a sash would even be like. If that would actually be effective.
Got a little worked up.
Probably not. Get it now, so that's how it works. I didn't know it can be used like that too. Alright, let's get a move on. So yeah, we can stun enemies and get a preemptive strike.
Hey, didn't you say something about the castle not too long ago?
Oh? Yes, well, you see...
Yeah, I was in the castle a while back. I used to be a knight.
You? A knight? Please, how gullible do you think I am?
Believe it or not, it's true.
Will wonders never cease?
Is it really so hard for everyone to believe that? Come on, let's go.
Hey, they changed the subject on me.
Now I'm actually not sure which is the right way to go if there's anything back here. There isn't. Okay. Good to know. Good to feel like we're not missing out on anything. So I guess we'll continue exploring the ruins next time. Trying to stun this guy. To no avail, he's too high up. That's one problem with Sorcerer's Ring, it doesn't really work on certain enemies. But in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Tales of Vesperia.